Herzlich willkommen zu einem neuen Video. Hier machen wir weiter mit einem Legendenauftrag. Geheimnisse eines Kindes. Aber erstmal nehmen wir Chicken mit. Oh. Was machst du für Sachen, Kleiner?
Well, Timmy's imaginary friend is a ruin guard? Paimon's freaking out right now. What say you? Huh? Paimon has a favorite line? Seriously? How about we Children are more open-minded. Is that why they didn't think of all...
Fitting, isn't it?
That the City of Freedom should be home to children with such boundless powers of imagination.
What about adults' imaginations? Let's ask some adults at the tavern.
The thing about wine is, you have...
Seems to me you'd find...
If I didn't...
Just drink.
Oh, and if I...
Throw you out.
You know, the same way you threw...
I see no reason to cling to things that have outlived their purpose.
Is that so?
Sorry. I have no recollection.
Me? No. I don't imagine...
Ist hier jemand? Lulu.
Seems our suspicions were right. Grown-ups don't appear to have imagined.
Like I said, a lack of childlike wonder.
So people just stop dreaming when they grow up.
This raises an interesting question. Let's go and check.
Let's check it out.
How about Ellen? Someone of her age surely must have some imagination left, don't you think?
Uh-oh. Somehow Paimon finds the idea of not being able to see Ellen's imaginary friend kinda scary.
Oh, wer ist das?
Jean? What is Jean doing? Is Master Jean Ellen's so she's so determined?
Oh, hello.
Are you always
You bet. Today, I heard Stan... Oh, I hope I...
So that you can fight shoulder...
I mean, obviously, I want to...
Seems Ellen really looks...
Oh, I was thinking, it's not every day I get...
Na klar.
How can I smash all these training dummies at once? Shame. Didn't...
Weißt du's?
So that's how to do it. I'm
Oh,
impressed.
okay.
Oh, thank you.
So modest.
Well,
Ellen, she's our girl.
Thanks. Shoot, honorary knight. Could you deliver a message? He's a friend of mine. We were gonna meet up tonight and discuss adventure. If I'm not mistaken, you should find him at the Temple of the Lion. Stanley's a truly legendary adventurer. Great.
Ab geht's. 900 Meter. Vince nehmen wir mit. Ui. Viele Sachen noch offen sind.
once before, didn't we? During the Storm Terror incident. Seems like it's now a hot spot for adventurers. That can only mean one thing. Looks like we can't go any further. We didn't bag all the loot last time!
Not to worry.
Cool.
Allow me. Those who wander in the dust, the wind
Oh.
shall send soaring sky high.
Höher komm ich nicht, krass. Okay. Dann müssen wir es hier machen. Jetzt aber. Was gibt's hier hinten?
With the wind!
Nice. Weg mit euch.
No one escapes my sights. Over.
Oh.
With the wind!
So, die haben wir weg. Alle weg, oder? Jawohl. Easy. Alles schön mitnehmen.
Hey, are those guys...
Guck, guck. Alter, eingefroren. No. Dann machen wir es so. Alter, die sind ja alle eingefroren. Geil.
Let it rain.
So, den haben wir auch. Tschüdelü. Erstmal looten. Was gibt's hier noch so? Weizen. Okay. Kann weitergehen.
I was so sure I was...
To be fair, So, you...
Yes.
Actually...
Ellen has a message for you.
Oh, I see.
Huh? I don't see.
Whoa! You are...
Well then, how would everyone like to proceed?
In which...
Okay, motion
Ab
So,
geht's.
I'm guessing you mostly came here because you want to hear my adventure stories. Am I right?
So
No,
was? Nö.
we really were just looking for Jack.
What? Do you know who I am? I am Stanley,
Ist ein Thron?
renowned
Nein.
adventurer of Mondstadt.
Yeah, I think we got that.
Attitude says you don't got that. I am Stanley, the living legend. Stanley who braved the Mangiavari.
Keine Lust zu warten.
Enough already! Ugh. Stop name-dropping yourself
Oh,
every
das
time
schaffen wir
you
doch gar
open
nicht.
your mouth!
It's true, though. Stanley is the most amazing guy.
Okay, machen wir es so.
Well, Jack will listen, won't you? Where was I?
You and your partner reached
Ups,
the Mare Javari,
falsche Taste.
famously terrifying place with not a wisp of wind.
Precisely. There was a deathly silence in the air. A sea of ashes stretched out before us, as far as the eye could see.
Jetzt haben wir es, oder? Nein, fehlt noch der hier.
Suddenly,
Komm schon.
my partner was caught in a
Jawohl.
whirlpool whipped up by an evil beast. Luckily, I managed to grab hold of him just in time.
Wow. So, did he make it?
Sadly, in the end, I alone was able to set foot on home ground once more.
Was geht ab?
Gentle breeze carried away the tears welling up in my eyes.
Okay. Fangen wir so an.
Poor guy. How could that happen?
Jack, you can't cry so easily if you want to be a great adventurer.
I
Nein.
know. Because an adventurer's proudest
Killen wir
achievement
erstmal den hier.
is to die in the course of their final adventure. But whatever happens, no adventurer should ever die in a place where the wind doesn't blow. The wind has to bring your spirit back to Mondstadt.
That's right. To die in a place where the wind blows and to have your spirit carried back to Mondstadt on the wind, that's the dream.
Alter, die labern ja immer noch. Ich kann
Yeah.
das gar nicht zuschließen.
Although, the most I can aspire to right now is beginner's commissions, like clearing out the
Gibt's hier noch
slime,
was?
clogging up the sewers.
You shouldn't die in a place with no wind. Why do they keep going on about that? Is that why Stanley thinks the Mare Javari is the most terrifying place
Geil.
in the world? Because there's no wind there?
Brace yourself.
So, fangen wir mal mit der an.
Escape.
Das reichen, oder?
Think you can get away? Here we go.
No! Komm schon. Jawoll. Easy.
Windblade!
Weg ist er.
Traveler, I believe I've made a... Could I ask you to use the Nernama detector once?
Oh. Wer ist das?
What? Stanley has an imagine...
It seems his imaginary friend is a seasoned warrior, covered in scars from head to foot. You're saying his imaginary friend is an ideal, interesting idea.
Please excuse me.
Bye, Stanley.
Tschüss.
Do you two still...
What is it?
Nein.
A few days ago, Stanley got drunk and told me a secret. The weapons he took on his adventure all those years ago. They were none other than those once wielded by... I don't know whether you believe... Since you guys are the experts at this, you bet. If I can just get a hold right now. So, I can't bring myself to tell
Aw, poor Jack. Venti, you coming too?
Oh, one other thing. I have a bottle of rare vintage...
Dadaupa Gorge, was it?
Richtiger Alkoholiker. Was hat der vor? Der Pisser. Und raus mit uns. Er ist ja direkt hier. Also gegen die kämpfe ich auf jeden Fall.
Churls. Are they
Oh,
holding
da ist es
some
ja.
kind of ceremony? And what's with that pile of knickknacks?
Weg mit euch!
Worshipping them?
Seems so. That must be the sword of brilliant valor, surely.
Oh, da kommt noch jemand.
No one escapes my sight.
Eat this!
Boba, get them!
So besiegen wir den hier.
Help!
Ist er weg? Noch nicht. Er ist aber, oder? Ah, scheiße. Ah, der haut mich weg. Ah, ich bin schon gestorben. Das war nicht nett. Schickt auch mal. Und da hat er keinen Bock zu sterben. Jetzt.
Are you sure? Look, why would hilichurls be bowing down?
Seems somebody tossed an old sword into a pile.
This is in terrible shape. And
Say, Jack, have you ever seen an ant? If you saw one in broad daylight, you wouldn't bat an eyelid. But in the pitch blackness of night, is valor not the same? When everything is going your way, it seems meaningless. Fades into the background. But when you're in dire...
you're right.
Let's scout around. It's definitely in Dadaupa Gorge.
There's somebody there.
Der verfolgt uns.
Stanley?
He's acting so...
What happened? Why did you...
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. Just one of those more...
What? Where?
Maybe another time.
Okay. Kann dieses Kackding sein, Alter? Da ist es doch.
Lo and behold.
Liar, liar! A chunk of scrap wood with the handle at...
There's also wine stains on it. Yeah.
And yet, my bard's intuition tells me that this is... Warriors wear their battle scars with pride. And shields are no different. Surely an intact shield is one that has... Though the soldier's body be tired and torn, still they fight till the very end. Till they...
You do? Okay, then. Ahem. Well, okay. You take it from here. Hope you've picked up some hilichurlium by now.
Oh, Freundschaft erhöhen. Geil.
Seems
Wir haben noch
cheerful
Freunde.
enough. Maybe negotiating will work after all.
Ups. Das war falsch.
Oh, he did not seem to appreciate...
Ups.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Okay, jetzt kämpfen wir. Also Pech gehabt, mein Freund. Weg mit euch. Tschö.
Hey, he dropped the shield of magnet...
Guys, thank you so much. I can't believe I actually found them. Mom, Dad, check out the legendary...
Hey, wait! The wine, you promised! What are you doing here, Stanley? Out for a stroll?
Hey, what are you doing here, Bard?
Oh, that's right. An after-dinner stroll, to be precise.
Paimon's starting to think Stanley might be... Did Stanley plant the sword and shield here in
Adventurers must be pretty familiar with Dadaupa Gorge.
You better believe it.
Wow. Then I admire...
It's only to be expected of a great adventurer like me. You got... I'll get back to my,
Verpiss dich.
Guilty
Komische
conscience
Typ.
much?
Well, he shouldn't have gotten so carried away. Although, on further reflection, someone who can't let go of the path, I wonder.
What are you talking about?
I'm just... Anyway, I propose we take a trip to...
Wohin geht's? Okay. Uhrzeit. Zack. Let's go. So weit. Ah, verdammt. Jetzt macht's dasselbe. Oh, der weint. Oder was macht er dort?
Tell me, Stan. Tell me, what should I do?
Huh? Why does he keep repeating his own name?
Surely not. Even...
Oh, Stan, it should have been me. I should have been the one that died in the Melchivari that day. Why won't your spirit come and stop me? If only you hadn't had to save a rookie like me, you would have never died. You were a renowned adventurer, destined to become a legend one.
I think our friend really did make it to the Merjavari. But the real adventurer, the real Stanley, is the one who died to save...
Wait, so the only reason our Stanley is...
I fear that may be the case.
Stanley. For so many years I've lived, Mondstadt must remember. Stanley will... I'm sorry, Stan. Are you guys planning on eavesdropping much longer?
Nein, kein Bock auf dich.
Yikes! We're buzzed.
Go away.
But...
Leave now.
Honorary Knight! Venti! I've been looking for you everywhere. I wanted to thank you again for helping me find this...
Oh,
Yeah, really. They even said they're gonna pay for someone to fix up the sword of...
that's wonderful. So, Jack, is...
No, not yet. I still don't... Besides, I'm sure Stanley still has a few stories left to tell. Stanley, we'll see you tomorrow then. After your hangover wears off.
Stanley's really fond of that kid. Jack left.
Oh, I see.
Huh? All of a sudden...
Just now, I couldn't bear to look at him. Just a weary old feckless fraud. But that kid is a brand new
You're not a total fraud. Stanley's a...
Stories? To be honest, my memories of adventuring and of Stanley. That's my biggest secret. But the one thing I can never forget is that he died in a windless land.
Exactly. Even in it instead...
I'm too old. I'm no adventure.
Ja, du bist nutzlos. Lass uns jetzt in Ruhe.
My true name? How did you know?
Hab ich geraten.
The wind. I can hear the wind blowing in the Merjavari. I always believed you existed.
Will you hand me your old friend's spirit?
Huh?
Alter, wie schwul ist das bitte? Was passiert hier?
I can't thank you all. I'm sorry. It's gonna take me some, but...
Ah, wonderful! Stanley reconnected with it. This calls...
And by luck...
I'll head off to fed...
Huh? Where's that supposed to be?
Finden einen Treffpunkt. Keine Ahnung wohin. Na jo. Ach so, okay. Genau da treffen wir uns immer. Nein, ich will nicht fallen. Mal Versuch. Yes.
You made it.
Just tell us where you meet next time, okay? We looked everywhere. So,
Yep. Well, sort. When actually it's just a half bu- The first time I saw this view, I hadn't even taken on this form yet. It was about 26 at that time.
old Mondstadt.
That's right. Back then, I was just a tiny element.
A time?
Yep. In old Mondstadt transpired the story to be told, where a tyrant ruled. I met a boy not that old. The lyre he played, and for a song he sought. But storm walls blocked blue sky. He was sincerely distraught. I do so wish to see the birds in flight, said he, his strong eyes filling with light. But his voice was lost in the howling wind's churn, for the whirlwind takes and gives not in return. The true sky and songs that cageless soar, were they not wishes worth fighting for? So the boy turned, extending his hand. Let us cast down the tyrant and his walls from this land. The young boy raised then the flag of revolt, and I threw myself into freedom's tumult. Victorious were we who fought to be free. Gods fell, winds whipped, nations shook violently. In the smoke, a despot met his doom, and we watched as his great tower fell none too soon. Mondstadt began anew, the story passed down, and since then never has another worn its crown.
Wie traurig.
So then what? What happened to your friend?
Say, Paimon, do you...
Yes, of course. The suspense is killing. Now's the time you suddenly get a drink.
Getting a little... You know, but then, maybe it's right that a refreshing drink, a gentle breeze, back to a song that I first heard from him. Fly, fly away. Like a bird in the sky. See the world on my behalf. To the heavens may you fly.
Nice.